Hey Queen, the 7 secrets to long natural hair growth are on their way to your inbox now. Now, really quick before you dive into those juicy secrets, I want to just tell you a little story about how things were when I went natural. I actually went natural back in 2008, and hair for me has always been a touchy subject. I was not the little girl with the long, pretty hair in high school, in middle school. There was one time in elementary school where I had my long plaits that were about mid back length. That's where I did end up reaching, and my ones in the front came about here when stretched. I remember that because I used to chew on them, and I used to put my little bands on my hair, and I could count 7 bands about an inch apart from each other. I remember. I have a very, very photographic memory, but that was like a fleeting moment in my life because the majority of my experience with my hair was plagued with struggle ponytails, flat, lifeless, limp relaxer that hugged my face, and it just didn't add to me at all. And that really took a toll on me, and it took a hit to my self-esteem coming up as a child. But there was nothing I could do about it. In my teenage years, there's nothing I could do about it because I didn't know anything about anything outside of a relaxer. And honestly, I feel like many women are probably in that boat that when you got your first relaxer, you may not have gone to the salon to get it. It might have been a boxed perm. It might have been that kind of solution for you. That's what mine was. My mom put boxed perms in my hair, and she wasn't a beautician. So that's just what happened. She did the best she could. And unfortunately, that put me in a position where I suffered kind of with my hair. It wasn't the best that it could be. I did take the plunge in 2008. And I decided to cut my hair. It was due to need. I had to because I had just taken out a set of braids. It was like December of 2008. And I had just taken out the set of braids that I had in for back to school. I kept them in for as long as I could. And I could feel the new growth in my hair. But the new growth was so dry and so curly in comparison to my broken, brittle relaxer that point where they met, the line of demarcation, was like, it was a battle zone, a war zone between my two textures, and my hair was popping off left and right. So I pretty much had no choice but to go ahead and cut it. So when I went on spring break, we went up to New York to go visit my aunts, and I went to the beauty salon right around the corner and got her to cut my hair off. Came back to school with no hair on my head. The theater teacher thought that I had went crazy. She was like, "Baby, you okay?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm fine." My hair was trash. I had no choice but to let it go. So here I am, the lone ranger on my natural hair journey alone in the school where no one else had dared to do that yet. Not until the next school year. And I'm like, oh, now y'all want to go natural. But last year, y'all was looking at me like I was crazy. But the problem was we all were in the same boat. It didn't matter whether they went natural in 2008 or 2009. There weren't any products on the market. And there was no way to really care for your hair. So unless you had like a really loose, curly texture and your hair was just going to thrive anyway, then you were in trouble. I had a 4, man. This right here is the product of a braid out. But I have 4 textured hair, and it was hard to figure it out back then. I struggled for 6 years, from 2008 to 2011, which is when I met the apprentice. Well, not the apprentice, but the talented healthy hairstylist, the healthy hair guru that I assisted. I met her, and she transformed my knowledge about hair and my understanding of hair. Only issue was my hair was so damaged by the time I met her that there was only so much that could be done to repair it. I sat with her for like, an hour? As her assistant, I got to get my hair done for free. And I got a couple sessions, but, in an hour she turned my hair around, but it still was damaged. So it was only so much that could be done to repair it. It would have been a lengthy process to fix. So when I ended up leaving there and transitioning into corporate, I was armed with that information of proper products to use, what order to use them in, and how to use them, but yet my hair was still damaged. So I struggled with that same set of hair, same head of hair up until after I had my son in 2012. And my hair at that point was so brittle because I had just had him. that depleted my nutrients because I wasn't eating properly, wasn't drinking my water, wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, and it showed in my hair. And so I had to shave that all off in 2014. So that was my second big chop. And that one, I just left my hair short for like 2 years. It was short. I let it become a mohawk. Kept going to the barbershop to cut it. And then in 2016, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of all of this. I want my hair back. So I made a commitment to protective styling, and I went back to the tried and true product that I had used back in the day to grow my hair, which was my hair and scalp booster that I used religiously whenever I wore braids. And I decided as soon as I had an inch, I was like, I'm about to braid this up. So I gripped it with the grip game. And I was like, yeah, we about to keep braiding the whole time. And that's what I did from 2014 up until 2020. I just took out my last protective style, last month? Or the beginning of this month. And that's the last one I really want to do. I want to embrace my hair more. But that's what led me to develop the long natural hair growth system. I felt like although I could do hair, and I learned that, I taught myself, and that partnered and paired with the healthy hair knowledge that I had gained from the apprenticeship that I did in 2011. Those two things paired together helped me achieve hair lengths beyond my shoulders to about bra strap length. But I didn't know how to care for my own hair, my own natural hair, like in its own natural state. I didn't know how to wear it out pretty, to twist it out, braid it out in a way that I like. Well, I figured it out. I didn't want that to hold me back from seeing the results that I wanted to see in my hair. And I didn't want that to be the reason why I kept protective styling. Now, when I was protective styling before, it was a tool. It was a hair growth tool to help me achieve a goal of length. And now that I've achieved that length, I was like, well, I can't let that be like my Achilles heel. I have to learn how to care for natural hair. As me being a protective styling specialist and having a 5-star salon, I can't say I don't know how to do my natural hair. That is wild. So I buckled down. I learned how to do it. I researched products, all from the same line as the hair booster. And that is what I have been using to get shine, maximum stretch with my twist outs, and to really lock in moisture. And those are the same products that I use on my clients to help them restore their edges, restore their crown when they have major hair loss. All of my clients have hair growing in right now. So I know this stuff works. I have seen it work on multiple clients. I have serviced so many people. And I have so many testimonials from actual clients saying, hey, after the first 30 minutes of sitting there in the chair getting my hair done, my hair feels amazing, totally different. And it felt good to hit that, I feel, milestone, to be able to deliver that same result that happened for me when I was apprenticing under my hair mentor. So, I went ahead and decided to create this bundle. I was like, why not make it like a system that you can order. It's like done for you. It has the tools, the resources, everything you need to help you along your hair journey. It fills in all the gaps instead of you having to piece it from here, from there, from here and there. All of it being in one place is so much more helpful. So that's what I did. First things first, I designed a pamphlet that shows you how to use the products for whatever goal you're trying to achieve. And these are the 6 healthy hair cards that you get with your natural hair growth system. I made it into a brochure. I was like, wouldn't that be more convenient for it to be just one solid thing instead of cards that you can lose? So you have one for length retention, how to retain length. You have one for how to retain moisture. You have how to achieve a defined twist out, how to achieve a defined braid out, and there's a protective styling planner that we cover inside of the Boundless Crown group, which you get access to when you join the Natural Hair Growth System. When you get your starter kit, you get access to the Boundless Crown group, and that's where I cover all of these things in detail. I'll show you step by step how to do it. We have Q&A answer sessions, question and answer sessions that you can hop in on, ask questions, and get your questions answered. It's a very helpful group, and that is free. And then these are some of my favorites that all come in your mailer. So it is a pretty purple mailer package that you're going to get. And this is one of my favorites. I call it the Triple Threat Moisture Spray. But it is liquid gold, man. This is useful for 3 different things. You can use it to pre-poo your hair. And you can use it for hot oil treatment before you shampoo. So I would equivocate or put those things in the same category. It's for detangling prior to shampooing, for pre-pooing, lubricating your hair strands with emollient oils, moisturizing oils, and then also just letting that sit in your hair under a heated cap as a hot oil treatment before you go ahead and shampoo your hair. Thank me later. I'm telling you, it works. That's what I started doing with this stuff. The second thing that you can use it for is you can also use it, of course, to moisturize and detangle. This stuff is the truth. I will tell you, when you are taking out a protective style, if you spray this on the base, like the root where you have that white bead of buildup, it will dissolve that bead of buildup. And you will get through your hair so easily, it will be no problem. Because I have lost hair to protective styles, not because of the protective style, but because of the buildup that was there. And I didn't get it out properly. So I'm like, well, I just wash it out. You can't wash it out because it's a matted thing. It's a matted, like, chunk of hair. You have to use a oil moisture, and it has apple cider vinegar in it. It will break down whatever product, whatever oils, whatever's in your hair, and then it will replace it with a moisturizing oil, help you really get through it and get that buildup off so that you can do a successful shampoo without losing hair. That's why I love this stuff. And then the third reason that you can use it is when you are actually protective styling, which I recommend for all lengths shorter than shoulder length so that you can achieve your length goals. You can use this on your scalp as an antiseptic. So a lot of people do not shampoo their braids while they have braids in. I know I don't, because I like for them to stay fresh. I may develop a process or a routine for doing that, and when I do, it will be loaded to the Boundless Crown group. But you can use this as an antiseptic and a cleanser because of the apple cider vinegar and tea tree oil that are in it. To cleanse your scalp, and it'll moisturize at the same time. So this is in there. It's a lifesaver. This is a 45-day supply. And here's your lovely Flex detangling brush. This is the best detangling brush. This is the same exact brush that we used in the hair salon with my hair mentor, my professional mentor. We used this, and that was the first time I had ever seen a detangling brush like this way back in 2011. And this made a major difference in my hair care routine because I could get through my hair, could detangle way easier than I could with any other brush. And I've tried all of them because I was a product junkie. I was a product and a tool junkie. I tried every brush under the sun, and none of them quite really work like this because it flexes individually. The tips are rounded, so I could massage my scalp with it. I was like, ooh. And I just developed more uses for it. It's great for distributing product through your hair. Like I said, doing the pre-poo process of, detangling and then twisting your hair up so it's long, and then you can just shampoo it like that while it's elongated. But I'll have all of these step-by-step processes in the Boundless Crown group. So that's the great thing about getting your long hair growth system. There's support, and there are tutorials from an expert all the way through. All right. Now this also is a lifesaver, and it's like a twofold thing. This is the leave-in hair and scalp treatment, and this is the hair and scalp booster. I use them together. So after I shampoo my hair, I apply this to my scalp and then the lengths of my hair, and then I go over my scalp with the booster, and it is like a mountain. It's like mountain air blowing on your scalp. It's so cooling. The peppermint that's in it. But it has so many other like natural oils in here that are all natural. Parsley, nettle, aloe vera, wheat germ oil, avocado. All of them are listed here in the bonus section so you can see what you're actually getting. But these products are gold, man. And people spend, hundreds of dollars trying to find products that work for them. And they come up empty-handed. After spending all that money, they still get no further. They just have another product in their cabinet under the sink that starts collecting dust. So if you want to achieve real results with your healthy hair journey, go ahead and get your long natural hair growth system. go ahead and get it. It's going to change your life. It changed mine, and it helped me achieve my hair growth goals. And now that I've achieved shoulder length and beyond, I'm on my way to mid back and beyond, because my real goal is waist length, and it's on my vision board right there. And that is part of this journey, guys. I'm excited for you guys to join, because we're going to be doing everything in this Boundless Crown group. I can't wait for you to join, guys. So go ahead. Don't wait. Go ahead and click that button down below. You got to do it, because it's going to help you achieve your goals. You're going to have longer, thicker, healthier hair. And if that's what you're looking for, that's what you're going to get with the Long Natural Hair Growth System, with the Boundless Crown course, and everything that we do. So until next time, remember to be beautiful, be fierce, and be natural. And remember, every day above ground is a good day. So make it count. See you on the other side, Queen.